Hello, dear audience, and welcome back to another Attack on Titan episode. As usual, I'm back with these people, and you're gonna be watching it. We hope you enjoy, and let's get the 25th episode on the go.
Alright,
Oh.
Top shelf.
嫁も子供も孫の代まで幸せに暮らせる権利があるはずだ。
He's dreaming of Mikasa. You know the scar?
Yeah, and that's Jean.
このままじっとしていればセントラルの一等地が手に入る。
よく来たね、じゃあ。現場にいなくて申し訳ない。過酷な状況下でよくやったよ、君たちは。リヴァイは無事ではないが生きてるよ。私たちは車力の巨人らマーレ残党と手を組んだ。エレンを止めるためだ。皆殺しは間違ってる。何ができるかは協力者次第だ。もう私は君たちの上官でもない。その上で聞くけど。
やります。これ以上エレンに虐殺なんてさせたくありません。
もし本当にエレンを止められたとしてどうするつもりですか？
Exactly.
エレンが始祖の力を維持できたとしてもあと4年の命ならその後この島はどうなりますか？エレンを止めることはこの島を滅ぼすことになります。
私が思うにマーレからすれば島に奇襲を仕掛けた途端
That's the original plan, I think. That they
少
had.
なくとも今後しばらくはこの島に手は出せないと思う。
完全に島を滅ぼさないといつ世界が滅ぼされるかわからないと。
それはもっともだろうが、いずれにしろ島が滅ぶにしても何年かは猶予ができるはずだ。
でもそうやって可能性を探してるうちに時間が過ぎて何一つ解決できなかった。だからエレンは世界を消そう。
虐殺はダメだ。肯定する理由があってたまるか。
Then just fucking kill yourself.
大きな音だし
It's the same.
ジャンの言う通りエレンがこうなったのは私の不甲斐ない理想論のせいだ。それにこんなこと吠えておいて逃げようとしていたんだよ。
Oh,
全てを捨てて全て忘れて生きようと。
that's what they were doing, realistically.
Yeah, they were.
私はまだ調査兵団の団長だ。壁の外に人類がいるなんて知らずに死んでいった。この島だけに自由をもたらせばそれでいい。
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
そんなケチなこと言う仲間はいないだろう。虐殺を止めることができるのは今しかない。
Oh.
まだ調査兵団です。
The night of the end.
The last
But
night.
is it officially ending with the episodes or the movies?
The movies.
Okay. So we won't see the end today.
No. You see the end
Why
of the
is she a
series.
titan?
誰か手伝ってくれないかな。
Because she can be.
睨み合ってないでさ。
She can stay like this.
And she's more
I
protected
know,
like a
but they
titan.
are making dinner. Just
Yeah, but she's more protected like a titan.
どうして気が変わった？エレン・イエーガーを放っておけばお前らが望む世界が手に入るのだぞ。島の悪魔どもの楽園だな。
Island demons. He's still with that. I would kill him only
エレン
because
とジークの接触を阻止できた。お前らが奴らの手助けをしなければな。
説明した通りだよ、元帥殿。私たちは虐殺なんて望んでない。
つまり正義に目覚めたというわけか。
正義だと。今正義を語ったのか。あんたらが送り続けてきた巨人に抵抗してきた俺たちが悪だったのか。いいか、俺たちが必死に戦ったの巨人に食い殺されたくなかったからだ。それが悪魔の所業だって言っているのかよ、おっさん。
ああ、お前たちは悪魔に見える。
あのな、そもそも壁破られて目の前で母親が食い殺されていなきゃな。エレンはこんなことしてねえよ。地ならしまで追い詰めたのはお前らだろうが。
おい、今さら歴史の話をしようっていうのか。先にマーレを苦しめ、 蹂躙したのはエルディアだってことぐらいは理解してるんだろうな。
2000年も前のことでいつまで被害者面してやがる。
そのようなたわごとが実在する2000年の歴史に通用すると思っているのか。
元帥殿は私たちの存在に困惑しておられるのだよ。この島を根絶やしにしようとした世界の人々を楽園を捨ててまで助けようとする奇怪な悪魔の存在に。
それであんたたちに殺せるの？エレンも殺せるの？エレンを止める方法は殺すだけじゃない。あんたならそう言うと思った。説得でもするの？それで考え直すくらいのやつが人類大虐殺なんて実行する。あんたにとってエレンより大事なものなんて考えたこともないだろうからね。つまり私を殺すべきだと。
Oh, girls fight.
Not my Levi.
They're all sitting like that and Armin there, just if he transforms, all of them are dead. So
私もエレンを止めたい理由は一つ。マーレにいる父親を殺されたくないから。説得してエレンを止められるのならそれでいい。私たちは争うべきじゃない。
はいはいはい。さあ、シチューができたよ。馬を休めても
And now I'm gonna make him disappear.
清美さん曰く地ならしの視察用に飛行艇を港に用意してあるらしい。
イエーガーがまず向かう先はどこだ？
知るわけない。知ってたとしてなぜ私が答える必要が。
大陸のことを何も知らないイエーガーに知恵を貸したのはお前だ。奴は前もって地ならしの進路を想定している。何らかの予想はできるはずだ。
クソ野郎。
あ
なぜ私がマーレ人のクソ野郎に協力する必要があるのかと聞いている。
あんたの命をこっちが握ってるからでしょ。
無駄だ。死にたがってる。
でも自分の故郷のためにマーレと戦ってたんだろう。故郷がこのまま踏み潰されてもいいのかよ。
なぜならこいつも同じクソ野郎のマーレ人だからだ。
What?
レベリオであなたにまんまとやられたからね。ごく一般的なマーレ人家庭の出自をマーレに失望していたあなたはある物語を作り出した。その欲深さに敬服いたします。何億もの命を救うという崇高な胸の高鳴りに身を任せ、それが今私の目に映るあなた方の姿です。少し思い出してみませんか？
Is there something in this?
第2のブラウン、
No.
あなたが壁に穴を開けたことでどれだけのエルディア人が巨人に食い殺されたでしょうね。アニー・レオンハート、あなたも随分と調査兵団を殺したそうですね。ついでにストヘスクでも大勢の住人を踏み潰したと。もちろんパラディ島の皆さんも。普段は良識人のあなたがあそこまで派手に軍港を破壊するとは、ある意味民間人を含めどれだけの死体の山と戦果を上げたことでしょう。ありがとうエレナ。お互いのわだかまりをここで打ち明けて心を整理させようとしてくれてるんだよな。お前も大事な仲間の頭を打ちまくってまで叶えたかった幻想的な夢が全て無意味に終わって死にたがってたのに。ああ、忘れてた。何でしたっけ？以前教えてもらったあなたの親友の名前はマルコだ。
Oh.
確か彼の死に兄が関わってると言ってましたよね。
私がマルコから立体起動装置を取り上げた。だからマルコは巨人に加わり。
兄は俺の命令に従っただけだ。マルコは俺とベルトルトの聞かれてはいけない会話を耳にした。
He just found out.
俺の正体がバレることを恐れ、マルコが巨人に殺されればうまく口封じができると思った。マルコはその場から動けないまま巨人に食われた。マルコは最後に何か言ってなかったか？俺たちはまだ話し合ってないって。そうだ。
ちはろくに話し合ってない。だからどっちかが死ぬまで殺し合うみたいなことになっちまったんじゃねえのか。
マルコが巨人に食われるのを見ながら、俺はなんでマルコが巨人に食われているんだと思った。そして怒りに身を任せてその巨人を殺した。よくもマルコをとか言いながら。
もういいって。罪悪感で頭がおかしくなっちまったんだろ。
許さないでくれ。俺は本当にどうしようもない。
もういいって。
すまない。
世界から認めてもらい許してもらうために悪魔が消えてなくなることを願い続けてました。ごめんなさい。
It's quite the turnaround for Gabby.
私たちに力を貸してください。
Do you forgive her for killing Sasha?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
お願いします。
No fucking way.
死ならしを一緒に
But you don't hate her.
お願いし
No,
ま
I don't hate her, but
No
like,
hate.
す。お願いします。
Just no forgiveness.
He talks about devils, but he does care about.
Oh, you're awake?
but he doesn't have those two fingers. Is he gonna be able to fight with the 3D maneuver again?
I
This is
bet you he's
Levi.
gonna be a monster yet.
He's gonna learn. Don't worry.
出発の時間だ。
協力してくれるの？
なあ、もちろんだ。
He's back. Didn't leave us.
ほら、いつまで寝てんだ、ライナー。映画なんてとっくに治ってんだろうが。
That must be convenient, you know.
Yeah. But Rainer is like a corpse. He's just sitting there like that.
He gave up already, kinda.
ガビ、蹴って悪かった。
He was never really a great fighter to
Yeah.
begin with.
大丈夫。平気。
お前には謝らないからな。
Good.
それでいい。
I feel sorry about Rainer, to be honest.
I think he's like one of the best written characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
シャイキが。止めろ。何かあったようだ。
港がイエーガー派に占拠されています。対巨人
I really love the new
Yeah, the uniform.
outfits.
Anti-Titan gear.
Oh my god.
It's him.
To be
I don't
continued.
like him.
Face
Yeah,
off
me neither.
time.
He's awful.
No.
Face off
Can you
time.
guys stop the
No.
recordings? I need to
No.
go to the toilet.
No.
And on the next episode of... I don't give a fuck. I'm kidding.
Excuse me, Munchen.
Oh, I just
Yeah, but you are sitting like a woman.
What was
am
I
quite
love that.
comfortable.
what was her name? Yeah.
Yes.
The blonde girl from
Yes.
Marley.
Yelena.
Yelena.
Girls.
I actually I'm with Yelena on this one. I think it's really it's pissing me off a lot how they're all just sitting there and like I get it. They all want to stop it, but all of them killed so many people, and they're just sitting there and like.
I think that this is exactly the reason why they're sitting there, because they know
They feel the
each
guilt
of them, each of them did as worst as the others.
I don't think the general, the admiral from Marley is feeling guilty
I
about
think
anything.
He does get it, like he knows how many people he killed. That's the reason why they're sitting there, because they know they're no better than the others. So yeah.
Honestly,
And this is like somewhat of a
And-
redemption.
And well, the best thing that they can do is try to cooperate now and
Yeah, stop Eren.
and
Yeah.
stop it. Yeah.
For the greater good.
Yeah, the thing is
Yeah.
they only stop the rumbling, but the conflict itself is just gonna continue. So they look at, again, what they do is they look at the immediate threat.
Yeah.
They're again looking at the short-term solution, which is what they did since the very beginning, and that's Hanji says like I'm idealistic. Short-term genocide can't be justified, and plenty of people in the comments agree. But again, other commentators respond with, "Yeah, but it's genocide either way. It's just either just paradise or the world."
Yeah, I'm
And-
with this.
And obviously, as speculators, we have to root for Eren being stopped in this case because he's gonna kill everyone that's innocent, animals included, as I said in the last episode.
Oh, don't tilt the scales.
But
Don't
I
tilt the
don't.
scales with the
but-
animals.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm,
obviously,
I'm not with them. I'm with Eren till the
I
end.
am with
because-
Eren as well because, first of all,
because it's the perspective and it
No,
started with him.
no.
It's
but
not because of his
Marley are
perspective.
doing the same thing the aliens were doing, and there's just war is gonna continue until you allegedly have one world, one empire.
Yeah, but how do you feel about like there were people from countries, the volunteer soldiers, from nations that have been conquered and they were trying to help Eldia, and now their countries and all their loved ones are gonna die as well.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
how the turntables, I guess.
Wait, you said something about a solution for the current situation and not in the long run, yes?
Yeah.
Now I think that they're figuring out a short-term solution and Eren is going for the long-term solution.
And the long-term solution is extreme and is
Yeah.
genocide, and the short-term solution is to stop the rumbling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but stopping the rumbling means
Doesn't-
genocide for aliens.
It does, yeah,
So-
eventually.
so
eventually
that
it does
being
mean it,
said,
yeah.
I start to lean towards Eren's decision a little bit
Well,
at this
actually,
point.
this is a situation that has no, it cannot be resolved in any other way than genocide.
Yeah.
It's either choosing genocide the world or genocide the aliens. Obviously, you would rather choose the lesser genocide,
Yeah.
but currently the lesser population has the bigger power.
Yeah.
Too bad for everybody else. That's the way it is.
Guys, but what do you think is gonna happen? Like, yeah,
Extermination.
like yeah, and afterwards.
Do you think that they will actually do you think the anime will go to where they actually wipe out humanity?
No.
They
If
won't
do,
wipe out humanity.
I am not
what's
sure.
the point in the end? Like,
I am not sure.
But there will be
No, I'm
survivors,
asking-
and as Chris said, there will be always conflict again and again and again.
I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
look
it's
at
possible.
Hanji. Look at Hanji for a bit. She's saying that short-term solution is not the genocide, but and she's like, we'll have some years that we're gonna be like left alone, and after that, and she's just how you say it,
Postponing the genocide.
postponing. Yeah, but and she knows that eventually it's gonna happen. And what she's thinking that she's gonna somehow like figure out a way to protect all those people on
Actually,
this.
if you take if you would take a a more down that road perspective, look at how this may all run out. If the world does actually get wiped out and only aliens are left, I mean, it would leave a relative peace for a time until it grows so big that different factions of aliens are gonna start fighting
I
for
mean,
control
it's
again.
already
It's already
happening.
happening, with
Yeah.
the Yeager.
And then if you leave the world, and
It's gonna be
let it
something.
survive, Marley is going to be attacking more nations and more nations and more nations. They're just still gonna be at war. So basically, nothing will change, and it's all for nothing. It's literally all for nothing. You have
Kind of.
your current sad stories that we see our characters find themselves in, but their stories would mean nothing in, let's say, 50 years when they're all dead of natural
Yep.
causes. And they would be just, another speck in history, and nobody would care. So,
Yeah, unless if Eren actually killed them.
or
And then again, he will be like either a devil, seen as a devil, or as like a martyr for like some few decades, maybe a century, and then again they will start infighting, and it will be the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, but at least all of the people on Earth are gonna be aliens, and now all like the power of the Titans is gonna be just random, you know. It's not gonna be only in audience. It's gonna be everyone on Earth could be a Titan.
No, because they're all gonna be Eldian again. The only Eldians can inherit the title.
Yeah, and if Eren kills the other like people and
the only
all the other
population
nations,
left is
yeah,
audience.
aliens will be the only people on Earth, and they will eventually grow and like the population is gonna expand.
If it's gonna happen either way, if people are going to keep killing each other either way, might as well keep all the culture. Is my because it's just one culture. It's basically like
yeah.
you know it's might as well let all the nations live so they can just do their thing. You know, like this whole thing.
Well, if this happens, I just hope that all of our characters are gonna die fast, like them in one episode. I don't want to watch like several episodes of them dying.
Yeah, there is no solution in this.
There is no solution.
There is no solution.
But I want to check that.
There is a solution, but it's a lot of people argue about this about in real world is when are wars gonna stop?
Never.
In the real world.
Never.
Until maybe one day, maybe thousands if we survive that long, but I doubt we're gonna survive for 1,000 to probably 1,000. I hope 1,000 more years we can survive as a species, but like a few thousand, it's debatable. But if in that time we actually start to develop our minds and start changing the way we think, because there are people, a lot of people they do think war is bad. They don't go jumping into the hate wagon so easily. They don't get manipulated so easily. You know.
Yeah.
Things like that. It's very minor right now, but eventually it could be like.
Look, everybody knows war is bad. The only problem is that the people in the real world, like I'm talking about real world, that are
they're the same here.
Yeah, the people that are at the top realize. I mean, first of all, they're sociopaths. They don't give a crap's ass about the human life. It's all about power and resources and control. And it doesn't matter if 10 million people need to die in some, country somewhere if their country or their standing gets more powerful. And that's the way it is.
I mean,
yeah, you only need one person on top of like a million more just to get radical, you know?
That's why in previous episodes, I think all of us agreed with Eren because we understood Eren because we kind of understood why he thinks the way he does. Because if it was us, in his situation, which is very important, I would not want to leave my family and everyone I know die. I would not.
That's why we're still supporting him, you know?
I can't imagine it. And this is the point. If you're a spectator, and just look at it from the side, of course he's the villain, of course he's the bad guy. Kill Eren, stop him. But when you think through his shoes, it's different.
Yeah.
Obviously,
and that's the point.
Because it's either us or them, and it's always gonna be them.
I don't want Eren to die, but I don't want everyone to die too.
Yeah, I get it. But
I'm thinking like.
Well, in some situations, you don't have a choice.
Well, I wanna get surprised by the end of the show, and we get presented a third option that we haven't seen so far.
No.
Can you
But him
think
in
of
a
a third
crystal.
option? Think about it if there is a third option, and
Put
we'll
him in a
debate it in the next
crystal.
one.
Why would you put him in a crystal? That's fate worse than death.
Just one. No, because we've talked about this like for a few episodes, and I don't wanna repeat it. Just something. How do you feel about Jean and Marco and Reiner? And
I mean,
in that situation, any thoughts?
I think Jean is, right to be angry because
Yes.
Emotions.
Marco got
course.
fed to a
Yes.
Titan for not a particularly good reason
We
in
all
his
miss
eyes.
Marco.
And his last words, we didn't even talk.
Yeah, which is kind of an eye opener.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think
For the
that's
situation.
kind of the point is they don't. Even we don't really consider talking here. Like, what if they just got in the same room and talked?
Yeah.
We did not, as speculators, we didn't think.
Well, that's because they
Same.
wouldn't trust each other. It's like a dictator versus a dictator or something.
Yeah, but that's the point. Is we look at the situation and we never really even consider that it's possible.
Yeah, but
and
we're
that's
kind of-
and the characters are saying the same thing.
But
It's kind of programmed into us to not think
Trust.
of this situation in this at this point because it's a TV show and you want to
Yeah.
see something like kind of action and
No, I don't think it's
political
about the action.
political conflict and stuff like this. Is
No, Ryan could have thought of talking to.
it's Titans and right
No,
now.
he lived. They all the three of them. He
Bertolt.
Bertolt and Annie. They all lived with.
the guild or
No, with the people there. So they already
They
know
live
them.
with
They have friends. They're friends with them.
Yeah, that
they-
was really weird.
They could have talked with them like.
Mm.
It's like,
They
hey,
could-
yeah, you know, I'm
You
the
know-
Andal Giant Titan.
And-
No, but
that's quite
there
the
were
argument.
people that
Tonka,
would
please
have
sit
listened.
a little bit because my face is behind your head like through the
Fuck
whole
off,
fucking
man.
show. No, fuck off because you're gonna sit behind.
No.
Yeah, I get it, and I
that a
know,
threat?
and I really hope. Like, I was thinking, I need to know what's the point of the show, but like,
There isn't.
yeah,
It-
that's,
it's bring-
that's the
it's-
problem. That's the
no,
problem.
actually, the-
it's just a story. It's
No, it,
just a story.
the,
It's
po-
gonna
the
be-
point the point is to bring out our our world because it describes it the way it sort of is, minus the tyrants and the powers and all the cool stuff. But we live in a world where people are just gonna keep killing each other over stuff or over nothing because some people just like to kill other people,
Yeah,
and,
I get it.
and it's always gonna happen. This is the way that nature is.
No,
Do you
that's-
think a lion or a tiger is sorry for its prey? Do you think it has morals or anything? It's human
Yeah, but
nature
we
and
are
nature is a
different
whole-
than lions and
Well,
tigers.
yeah, but we're much more cool.
Cool.
Cruel.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are.
we're
We are.
And cool
if,
too.
And cool.
if there are 3 people left on this planet,
They will
They
find
will fight.
something to fight
They-
over, yeah.
if there's 2, I don't think there's gonna be a problem with 2, but 3.
And especially if one of them is a woman.
Then
Oh.
then you know.
It-
Then you know.
then-
Two guys
the
and a
2 guys
woman.
are gonna fight for the that's
I'm not saying it as a bad thing, Jesse. No, I'm
It's
just saying
like-
that 2 guys are gonna
it's,
find
you know,
a reason to fight for the woman.
That's
Even
why-
if it's 3 guys, it's going to be the same thing. Let's be
Nah,
honest.
I'm not
it's why
going gay.
it's why I love the post-apocalyptic.
They're just gonna
genre.
blow each other's backs out,
You know, everyone that knows, I love. It's my favorite genre is post-apocalyptic because it makes the same commentary about people who just not stop. It doesn't matter how pushed they are to the brink of dying. They will just
Yeah.
keep. And Fallout comes to mind.
And for the guys that are watching,
Yeah.
listen, believe us. Like,
If you did not
this was
listen
real
to
life,
us.
I would probably not go for genocide. Never. But it's just the show, and I really love Eren, and I love this character. And when I
You
love this character,
sympathize.
I sympathize with him. So
Um,
don't be so harsh on us that we choose genocide because this
Yeager.
this is
No,
not
actually-
like real life, and probably, and thank God, we're never gonna be
Put in-
put in
Put in front of a button, red
Yeah.
button. We will never put in
yeah,
front of a
yeah,
red
thank God, because this is
Pushing
a
that
really
thing.
hard decision, and as we already talked, yeah, I'm choosing my family and my friends always,
Yeah.
but I'm saying it.
as
I'm
every
saying
human,
it now. I'm saying
you
it
include
now.
it with.
Yeah, when you're in front of this decision, you need to make it. I don't think it's so easy.
Yeah.
So
But there is also a point, and there's something that a few people will bring up in the comments. Eren was born this way. There's an argument that Eren specifically is the type of person that will do this. There is an argument in that.
well, do you think that's
But my argument to those people, because I sort of agree, but there's also an argument. The other characters are not in his position. They're not the ones put in power to make this a reality.
I was going to say the same thing. That can you imagine if, let's say,
And their mother is not eating all that. Yeah.
yeah,
Let's say Jean is.
but let's say Jean
Yeah.
and
Or
his
Conan.
father was.
Mother. Let's put it mother.
No. His father was was Grisha.
Yeah, yeah.
and all of the powers of the Titans were given to Jean. Do you think that he was gonna do the same thing
No.
after the death of Marco?
No, I think most characters would prolong. They would do whatever they could to find a short-term solution, and in the long term, it would lead to just extending the conflict a few years later. That's I think.
What
That's the only-
Kanji?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
guys,
what they would do.
Let's
Yeah.
be real. Like, it's even the audience living, or it's even
Either.
the,
yeah.
the other
Yeah.
part of the world. Like, there's
There's no in between there.
no in between. It should be one of them. I mean, at this point, I can't agree with which one is better. Like,
Well,
They're the same. I think
it's-
that's the point.
It's the same, yeah.
I don't-
They're
it's
the
the
same.
same.
I don't think the question is here who is better. It's about who can make the others die faster and first. I mean,
And
the-
not
because
not
it's the-
only that,
no,
who's gonna make the best out of it after the genocide is done? You know?
well, it's
'Cause
It's clearly not. There's when you see what they're already doing with the Yeagers, it's clearly not them.
Yeah, I get
They're
it.
already starting the infighting.
Yeah, but this is only because, like, can you imagine this city within the walls, this nation within the walls? It has been cut off of the
And they had
Other
corruption, and they had poverty, and they had people on top, and they
and
used to
everything.
sing.
Yeah, but no, like inside the walls, people they had only one reason to like they wanted to leave, they wanted to get
Yeah.
out. They had one point of view and they had one target, you know, to understand what's behind the walls and just to fight so they can get out.
No,
of the
that was
walls.
they that's what they should have had, but it's realistically not that way because it's only the Surikops who need this.
Well, yeah, but
And
that's
they
why
were made
had.
fun of.
Yeah, I get it, but
Yeah.
and when you think that all of this was suppressed for so long, now that they have actually the freedom of deciding what to do,
It's gonna be
It's-
the same.
it's normal to have the Yeagerists, you know, because a lot of people were suppressing those feelings and they wanted to
Yeah.
rebel and stuff, but they were inside the walls and what they're gonna be. thrown
It's
out
just
of the
side
wall.
effect of the events.
Let's
Anyway.
watch the next
Yeah,
one.
Let's watch
Yeah,
the next
we're
one.
going-
Meanwhile, us behind the scenes right after the episode ended. Oh, there's not too much to discuss this time. Let's do it anyway.
True. That's
Really?
true.
No, I was thinking like
We did a
I
whole
think
rumbling
we,
here.
We
Yeah.
didn't. I think that we didn't say a lot
There's
about
still-
the circle
Guys,
and about
Yeah.
It's
the.
10
It
o'clock.
is.
We have 3 more episodes.
I know,
Yes.
but
Okay.
Let's
The
end
camera
this.
is gonna die. So
Yeah.
like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this.
we have a Patreon where you can check the full version of the video and you can get it earlier.
We have an Instagram you can follow.
And there's a bell that you can hit.
That's about it.
Bye.